welcome to the Prep Zone. My name is Grant Yenny. Tonight we're here at Sid Terrio Stadium for round 2 football playoff action as Alexandria travels in to take on the Mandeville High Skippers. Let's bring in our analyst, Coach Tiger Edwards, for more on this one. Coach, let's start with Alexandria. What do they bring in this one?
Alexandria Senior High, better known as ASH to the people in Middle Louisiana. Really strong team, number 3 in the state, ranked 10-1. They've lost one game, and that's to the number 2 team. They've loaded. They got 2 4-star guys, D1 recruits. We'll talk about them later during the game. One of them will be hooked up on Shepard, the wide receiver from Mandeville.
Yeah, Shepard, high-powered, part of that high-powered offense at Mandeville High. What do we know about that?
Well, I'll tell you about that. Coach Gonzalez played for Coach Mummy. Throw the football, right? No, not last week. Ran it for 313 yards. So they can run it, they can throw it. Tot to Shepard. That's going to be the big thing tonight with the D-back from Alexandria trying to cover up on that. It's going to be exciting. It's the second round of the playoffs.
It's the second round of the playoffs. We'll have more analysis from the press box. I spoke with both coaches moments ago. Let's hear what they have to say, and we'll get to the action. Pregame with Coach Hutch Gonzalez. Coach, big second round matchup. What do you know about Alexandria coming into this tonight?
They're good at football. I mean, everybody at this point is going to be pretty good. So we know that they have some players on both sides of the ball that can present problems for us. So we are going to come out here and try to execute. And we feel like if we put the game plan to work the way that we prepared, we should be all right.
Yeah, they have 2 4-star kids on the defensive side of the ball. What's it going to take to get past them?
Well, when you play against a guy like either of those guys, it's not a sense of trying to beat those guys, but trying to put ourselves in positions where those guys don't beat us. So that's the plan. Try to execute as much as we can away from those playmakers. But we got to do what we got to do, and I think it will be all right.
Pregame with Coach Bachman. Coach, you had a long drive in from Alexandria. How's your team feeling here at Mandeville?
Excited about the opportunity.
And it's our first time senior team in the Prep Zone this season, so can you give us a rundown on how your regular season and first round of the playoffs went?
We're 10-1 on the year. We lost to West Monroe back in week 6. I feel like we got a very competitive district, a great brand of football, and, we're right there in the thick. I feel like there's a lot of good teams in our district, but we've had a good year to this point, but it's just to this point. So
Mandeville brings a powerful offense into this one tonight. How do you slow them down tonight?
Well, you're going to have to play well, going to have to play sound. If we can get a little push in the pocket and, try and disrupt some timing, the kid can really throw it. He's got some targets to throw it to. So if we let them stay in rhythm, then they're going to do what they've done. So how do we disrupt rhythm, whether that's through the receivers or through, getting the quarterback off his spot a little bit. We've got to find ways to get them out of rhythm. If they're in rhythm, they're going to do what they do.
So Abel Peterman kicking this one away to get the second round of the LHSAA 5A playoffs underway. This will be returned by Dereje Gaspard. Now running backwards, makes 2 miss, still evading defenders. Another one, and he'll be brought down at the 10-yard line to start this skipper drive.
A little bit too much east and west there, not north and south by Gaspard. But it's a big game. He's trying to make something happen early.
Yes.
I did notice that we talked about in the pregame Jadarius Bud Clark,
yes.
UVA commit, the defensive back, number 21. We didn't name him. We just have. Keep your eyes on him. He was on the kickoff team.
Looking down at the field, we were expecting a matchup with Will Shepard. Right now, it's Robert Bennett on Will Shepard, and Mandeville in a bunch formation. Tot calls for it, launches it long, and it is in and out of the hands of Will Shepard, and a flag comes out.
Flag on the first play. Let me say this. Was there anybody in the stadium that didn't think they were going to throw the long ball right there? I mean, Shepard split that far out and then threw it. I'm not sure about that call. I'd like to see it again. I don't know,
But as it is, that'll be a first down. And there you see Mandeville quarterback Devin Tott letting the crowd know it's a first down. And they're going to mark this one off. So the second play of the game will be from the 26-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Skippers. Let's see what... Now it looks like we have the matchup that we expected with Bud Clark on Will Shepard at the bottom here, bottom right corner of your screen. Mandeville on the other side. Calling for it. Tott hauls it in as it was a little high and loses his footing. Goes down there for a loss for the Skippers, about a 3-yard loss.
They're lined up where they shifted over 2 linemen. Kind of a heavy formation, if you would, running style. I think you're going to see those guys come out and go back to the spread passing style that Coach Gonzalez grew up with, so to speak.
Well, as you were saying that, the subs were made. It's 2 to the right, 2 to the left here on 2nd and 13. Tott calls for it, slings it out, and through the hands of Dereje Gaspard, thrown a little behind him.
Incomplete.
That'll make it 3rd and 13 for the Skippers. Will Shepard recently picked up an offer from the Tulane Green Wave, also on his radar, the Vanderbilt Commodores.
They're stacking up for him for sure. Really good receiver.
Tott getting a chance to survey the defense. To his right is Jack Henderson at running back. 3rd and 13, Tott calling for it, pressure coming, slings it out quickly to Ibieta on the right side, and Ibieta will be wrapped up and brought down after a gain of about 3, but it'll bring up 4th down for the Skippers, and the punting unit will come onto the field.
Fired up defense right there by Ash. They read run and adjusted to that attempt at a jailbreak screen right there, and you can tell Alexandria Senior High is here to try to advance to the 3rd round of the playoffs. They are fired up defensively here, and they get the stop and the 3 and out and a punt coming.
Caden Costa calling for it. Punt is away, and they're going to, wow, that goes out of bounds over at about the 45-yard line as the returner just let it go.
Actually went out of bounds at the 49
so a short field for Ash.
21-yard punt.
That one just off the foot.
Did not come out
off
there.
Off the side of the foot, excuse me.
Yeah, did not come off the foot like you said.
Yeah.
Real well. Fluttered out of bounds, and we're going to see a
1st and 10.
Pistol formation.
Handoff going up the middle for a gain of about 3. Brought down there by number 49, Reese Calora. Here getting our first look at the Alexandria offense tonight.
They're actually, they have 3 backs. They had 2 backs, one on either side of the quarterback, and a tight end fullback type right there blocking.
Oh, and there's, okay. For a second there, we thought he had a seam, but play was stopped because of the whistle. False start there on Ash. But the Alexandria offense is led by junior quarterback Judd Barton, the 6'2", 175-pounder.
They're using number 85, not 85.
Zevin Jacobs.
I think it's Shield Taylor because there's 85.
Oh, there's 2 of them.
Yeah, he's 6'4".
Well, which one's bigger, right?
Yeah, I'm thinking that's the guy who's been blocking.
Oh, and big hit there by number 94, Seth Paggart.
Good penetration and good technique. He mauled the runner.
Yeah, Gray on the carry, the 5'5", 160-pound running back.
Picked up some yards, though, but
brings up third and 9 for Ash. Barton getting everybody set, two backs behind him. Fakes the give, looking to pass, slings it out. That is complete. Hauled in by number 85, Taylor. Yeah, Shield Taylor, 6'4", 220 junior.
He's a big shield, I'll tell you there.
And that keeps their drive going.
Good play action pass right there.
So 1st and 10 for Alexandria. Calling for it. Barton. Give going up the middle. Brought down by Calora and company.
Pickup of about 2 on that play. Barton looking sharp early.
Calling for it. Give going left side. Has room to run. Barreling forward, and that's another 1st down for Alexandria.
They got outside there as they were Mandeville was outmanned on that side, or had maybe even had a alignment problem as they were able to get outside the left side.
Jarvis Newton Jr. on the carry, sophomore running back. Barton calling for it. Give. Good shifty play, jumping over a defender and brought down hard by Ethan Yodanza. That'll make it 2nd and 6.
Yeah, this is something you do not want to see as a head coach or a defensive coordinator, them just running the ball straight ahead on you. Because what it's going to do, it's going to open up the play action pass while it demoralizes your defensive line.
Calling for it is Barton. Give up the middle, and patient running there, waiting for that seam to open up. It wasn't opened at first, hesitated a second, and then went.
They've got 85 in your screen right there. Taylor, he comes across the play formation and kicks out the end, and the back makes a cutoff of that block.
3rd and 1, and a little jumpage. Let's see which side that's called on. Defense saying that Alexandria jumped.
I think that would be correct.
False start. Yeah, right as I was saying that, I saw some frustration on the Alexandria coaches on the other side, and that kind of gave it away. So that'll make it 3rd and 6 for the Trojans. Barton doesn't like.
Well, the offensive coordinator is saying, hey, look, I see something else. Let's run that play.
Down to 0. Barton calling for it. There it is, delay of game after the switch there.
This is right. I'm telling you now, Coach Bachman is not going to be happy that play took that long. 2 penalties in a row. Basically, you're basically shooting yourself in the foot.
Yeah, you went from 3rd and 1 to 3rd and 11 in 2 plays.
And didn't run a play. And you had momentum and everything going for you. You were just running the football down the field.
You think we see a pass to Shield Taylor here?
There'll be play action, is my guess.
Barton calling for it, looking to pass.
Yes.
Slings it out. Oh, nearly intercepted, but incomplete. Intended for number 17, Daryl Moore Jr. And
that was post. He ran a post route. It was a little high and incomplete.
So 4th down for the Trojans as the field goal unit is on. This will be from the hold of Barton as Peterman will attempt the field goal. 37-yarder. Snap. Place kick is up, and it is good.
Got it. He got it inside the upright.
So 6:27 to go here in the first quarter, and Alexandria leads 3-0. Peterman kicking this one away for Alexandria following the 37-yard field goal This will be returned by DeRege Gaspard, looking to go side to side. Tried to get to the middle there and brought down. We talked about that on the last kick return, too much east-west, not enough north-south.
Correct. I saw a lot of that in the game I did last week, which was Como and Slidell. And you're not going to have success going east and west unless you got a lot of speed and you can get it to the corner before the defender does. In this case, that's not happening.
Yeah, remember when Reggie Bush used to do it in college and people were really impressed? Then he got to the pros and
thanks for playing. Sorry. Incorrect. Thanks for playing.
So 1st and 10 for the Skippers from the 15-yard line. Tot calls for it. Goes to Henderson. Stays on his feet after the initial hit and brought down after the second effort.
Let's talk
gains about a yard on the game.
Let's talk about number 99.
Oh, big Jacoby Guillory.
Yes. I just watched him in that play. No one laid a shoulder pad or a hand on him. He went by 3 skippers and almost got to the quarterback. Of course, the ball was handed off, but you watch him he's kind of in the middle of your screen, right over the center. That's going to determine how well they're doubling him. They were doubling him on that one. We got a penalty. Illegal substitution.
That called on the skipper, so that'll back him up. But yeah, back to Guillory, the LSU committed on November 10th, 6'3", 320.
He's a big man.
A 4-star defensive lineman.
They had 12 men on the field, by the way.
So that'll back him up. I think it's 2nd and 15. Tot slings it out, complete to Gaspard. Gaspard's still on his feet, and he'll be gang tackled at around the 16-yard line. Great 2nd and 3rd effort there, though, to make defenders miss by Gaspard.
Pickup of about 7 on that play brings up 3rd down and 8. They went empty in the backfield with four receivers to this side. They're aligned like that again. I'm surprised that they're not 4 receivers to the open side, except they've got
and there's motion from Ibieta.
Okay, there we go. 3 and 2.
Tot calls for it. No, nearly losing it. Running to his right, and he'll take it himself. He'll gain about an extra 2 yards.
Ooh, he was thrown down hard over there.
And let's see. We're going to step away for an injury timeout. So the punt unit on following the injury timeout. Caden Costa back to punt. Oh, the snap sails over his head and goes out of the back of the end zone for a safety. So with 4:25 to go here in the first quarter, Alexandria leads 5-0. Costa to kick this one away on the free kick following the safety. Lost his footing kicking that one, but still a good kick. Dropped by Alexandria. Able to scoop it up. Now rushing forward. Gets through for, I think, some extra yards that the returner didn't even think he was going to get there.
Well, that was kicked pretty deep. First off, on a free kick after a safety, it's kicked off from your own 20-yard line, which is usually great field position. He came away with a real good kick, and it took a while for the Mandeville skippers to get down there, so hence the ability to find a little crease and get some yardage out to the 39-yard line.
So Judd Barton and company out to start this next drive. Calling for it is Barton, tossed to the left, and a flag comes down in the area of holding. There was room over there for Jarvis Newton to run, but now we know why.
Yeah, I was looking earlier. I was actually pointing you on the screen. It looks like the defensive end it could be hooked right there onto the left side, the way that the alignment is. And if you put Shield Taylor out there to lead the play like they just did, then you might have something happening.
But for now, it is 1st and 20.
Both teams are they're having the second round jitters. Huh?
Second
round playoffs.
Jitters and just we're having a flag party here in the first quarter. Calling for it, Barton. Oh, big room here. Has to get to the third level to be brought down on the carry. Jarvis Newton brought down by Gabe Hughes.
Mandeville in a 3-3 stack right there. A little block down, kick out, run through around the tackle hole there, and some pretty good yardage.
Gabe Hughes playing free safety for the Skippers tonight. You'll also see him, he's playing both ways. You'll see him on the offensive side as a receiver.
Shield Taylor out the game, looks like to me, more of a passing formation right here.
So 2nd and 12, 3:08 on the clock here in the first. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Barton calling for it. Give. Still on his feet, hard running forward by Newton, and he'll be brought down from behind by Odin Pierce. But that'll make it 3rd down for the Trojans.
The minute I said it was a passing formation, they ran the ball, which is probably what the defense was thinking. Got pretty good yardage. 3rd and 5, all things considered, not too bad.
Mandeville showing blitz. Patterson walked up on the edge. Barton calling for it, toss to the left side, looking for an option to cut it up, and they'll be stopped for no gain there by Patterson and a host of other Skippers. So that'll bring up 4th down.
That time they showed blitz to the right side, but moved back to the 3-3 stack and run left side. And Alexandria, seeing that, decided they're going to run left side, and they shut down that play that I was saying I thought could have worked earlier when they walked up that linebacker to the right side. Didn't work there. 4th down.
Snap is back. Punt is away from Barton. And it'll take Ash Roll and go out of bounds at about the 23-yard line. So, great job by the Mandeville Skipper defense holding there. So Mandeville's offense back on the field. 1:33 to go here in the first quarter. Dereje Gaspard in at quarterback, takes it and running it himself up the middle. And he's driven back by a host of Alexandria players. They're led by number 93, Angelo Washington.
How big is Angelo Washington?
I don't have a height and weight listed on the roster for him, but
okay.
He's a big guy. Not quite as big as Guillory.
Guillory, yeah.
But
Guillory,
it took
2 to block Guillory that time, so that usually frees up somebody. They have 3 right there going against 5.
Trips to the top of your screen. Gaspard calling for it. Screen out, complete, and driven down out there by Bud Clark is Merrill Fashon, senior wide receiver for the Skippers.
They went with the RPO right there on a stop route. He got it out there. It's going to bring up 3rd and 5. And I think Mandeville has 1 first down so far, and that was on penalty.
We're going to step away for the injury timeout. Third and 4 for the Skipper offense. DeRasia Gaspard calls for it. Give goes to Henderson, right side. That is hard running by Henderson for the first down. The 6'3", 210-pound senior playing Ironman football.
Well, that's pretty good right there. But that's the first down, and there's less than 26 seconds to go in the first quarter. First down, other than by penalty.
Right. Not characteristic of the offense for Mandeville.
Not at all.
Trips to the bottom of your screen. Ooh, Gaspard getting them to jump.
Yes.
Alexandria doesn't hold discipline. That'll make it 1st and 5 as the Skippers continue this drive. Great job selling on the hard count to draw them offside. Calling for it is Gaspard again, slings this one out, and that's complete to Ibieta for a gain of 2. Fun fact about Landon Ibieta, he was the winner of the district fitness meet in 2014 when he was in elementary school.
That was just like yesterday.
So at the end of the first quarter, Alexandria leads 5-0.
So they've switched ends of the field to start the second quarter.
Calling for it there, Gaspard slinging it out. That's hauled in by Will Shepard. And a flag comes out late. Looks to be on Guillory, as he was kind of throwing his hands up saying, what?
And they had they had 2 flags. They had a flag here by where Guillory was at the line of scrimmage, and then where the ball was caught.
So we'll
likely
like get 2 calls.
Yeah, they're asking them to back up.
They talked this one over.
The white hat there, Mr. Barry, is a Baton Rouge. It's a Baton Rouge crew, so they want to make sure they get it right. Personal foul against Mandeville.
So, despite Guillory's frustration, this is on the Skippers.
Mm-hmm. Oh, now he's pointing in a different direction, though. So his signal doesn't match. Mr. Barry's signal doesn't match the direction they're walking.
Yeah, it looks like they're walking.
All right. Okay.
A lot of confusion down on the field right now. Well,
still talking it over.
Yeah, let's see.
Hey, it's the playoffs. They got to get it right.
Very true. So, yeah, that'll go against the Skippers. The chain gang wanted to move there, but they got them back in.
Wait, they are moving.
They are moving. But
Okay. All right.
So
after some intelligent discussion here in the press box, they got the first down, and then they marked off the 15.
Gaspard keeps it himself, coming left side, fakes to, and a big hit there, but faked the give to the pitch to Ibieta, kept it himself, and there you saw number 21, the Virginia commit, Bud Clark, looking to make the stop, but he didn't wrap up. It was left up to Alexandria to clean it up after.
Right. He made a big hit. He just didn't wrap it up, as you said. So
his teammates had to clean that one up for him after. So that'll make it 2nd and 11 for the Skippers. Gaspard calling for it, looking to pass now. Pressure coming. And he'll be sacked. No, slung out of bounds by number 33, Colin Gray, the junior linebacker.
And that amounts to a sack, basically. I'm looking on this. Tot is obviously injured.
Yes. They when Tot got injured on the other side of the field, they walked him around to be evaluated. But
so now we have 3rd and about
17.
Yeah.
Gaspard calling for it, looking to pass, slings this one long, just lofting it up for Will Shepard, and that's going to be, I believe they're going to say incidental contact.
Right. Looked like they were running stride for stride.
Yeah, feet got tied up.
Yeah.
But that was just a kind of a prayer up for Shepard, hoping he'd go for the jump ball.
And if they picked it off, it'd be like a punt.
Right. But after the incompletion, it's Caden Costa and company on to punt.
This is not what Coach Gonzalez was expecting to happen this evening. He was hoping to have Todd, obviously, so the injury has put a little dent in what the offensive plans are. The question is, can they hold out till he comes back?
A booming punt from Costa. Alexandria lets it go, and that's a question I have for you as a former coach. What do you do when you have this offensive scheme that you have this quarterback as your, the main component of it, and he goes down? How do you adjust from there?
Well, first off, you usually have the number 2 guy. He's going to get some reps, but he's not going to get the reps that the number 1 guy, because you're not expecting him to go down. So it may be that you may have the game plan, and the number 2 guy needs to fit into whatever the game plan is, but he may not have the same the capabilities of the quarterback. So a lot of questions, a lot of things happen.
Barton slinging this one out, complete right side, and he'll be brought down over there by Noah Angolia.
That was Clark, the defensive back wide receiver, and
playing some Ironman ball.
Yeah.
9:46 to go before half. 2nd and 5 for Alexandria. Barton calling for it. Give. Oh, still on his feet, running through, and that's a first down. A big second effort there by Jarvis Newton.
Newton got the ball, took off right side and made a beautiful cut back to the left side for a big pickup and a first down for the Trojans.
So it'll be 1st and 10 from their own 49-yard line. Barton. Give up the middle goes to Chris Gray. 5'5", 160-pound running back will gain 4 on the carry. Excuse me, make that 3.
Straight ahead running right there. Hand off. Get as much as you can. Looks like 3 yards on that one.
Barton calling for it. Slings this one. Oh, incomplete. Intended out there for number 14, Latrell Holly, 5'11" senior.
Put a little bit too much mustard on that one. He slung that one like it was going to be Holly or nobody catching it.
Right. Had Holly hauled that one in, it would have been off to the races. But 3rd and 7 for Barton, looking to pass, pressure coming. And that looked like a busted play. It looked like it was supposed to be a screen, but it got all botched. So 4th down. Barton back to punt. Snap back, kick is up, and it goes sky high. It's cloudy out here. That one might bust open the clouds and start raining.
That was a rainmaker. And good job by the Mandeville defense because they got a first down there that time, did Alexandria, and they looked like they were ready to start moving and running the football. They got a couple of first downs, and however, the Mandeville defense stiffened its back and shut them down. So offense back on the field.
It'll be Mandeville ball at their own 18-yard line. And look at this formation for Mandeville, back to that heavy package. This time the heavy to the left. Calling for it is Henderson. Keeps it himself, coming left side, room to run, still on his feet, and he'll be pushed out of bounds by Bud Clark. But a big play and a big gain there for the first down by the Skippers.
I think the local fans here were looking for a penalty on that sideline, but I didn't see it. But breaking out the heavy.
Yeah, they started off the game with this package in, except they had still Tot at quarterback.
Right. A little
now
discussion. Little discussion. Oh. Maybe they did have a penalty. The referee, the white hat, Mr. Berry, a face mask is what they had.
So extra yardage onto the big run gives Mandeville.
It gives them a first down and a little momentum here.
Absolutely. 1st and 10 for the Skippers from the 35-yard line, 8:19 to go before the half.
Is this the backup to the backup, or is Henderson normally the backup?
Backup is Gaspard,
Right.
but they do put in Henderson in this kind of package situations. Here's Henderson coming right side, and he'll be pushed out of bounds once again near side. It's similar to last year before they made him the primary quarterback over at Lakeshore, Christian Westcott. They know he's a hard-nosed kid, a good runner, so they'll put him in there to get those extra yards in heavy package goal line situations. Same thing with Henderson here.
Right. Pick up of 3, 2nd down and 7. Henderson's going out.
And let's see, will it be Ibieta? Ibieta will take the snap. Move the wall to the left. Ibieta running left side, and he'll be bottled up and pushed back. Maybe a loss of 1 there. And also Tot warming up throwing here on the near sideline, coming back from the locker.
That would be good news for Mandeville if he could get back in the game and get a little bit more there.
He's back in, but still running kind of gingerly.
Gingerly, yeah.
Here on 3rd down for the Skippers.
Find Shepard. Where is he? Bottom
of your screen. Tot going with the hard count, doesn't draw Alexandria offside. Calling for it. Tot was looking for Shepard, slings it out. Shepard hauls it in, and he'll be driven back, dropped down by Bennett. Will that be enough for a first down?
Yes,
the officials say yes.
I say yes. You used the comeback route there, but you saw how many Trojans showed up there to make the tackle.
Yes.
Once Shepard had it, so it was. Can't help but think this is a little something's going on right now.
Shepard to the top of your screen, calling for it is Henderson. Ooh, Henderson nearly had a seam there, and it closed as quickly as it opened.
They're staying with this heavy package, a little bit of everything, and somebody.
Was that an ejection?
I don't know. I have no idea. We're going to find out.
Yeah, he's gone. And it looks like there's a discussion. So Mandeville coming over. Yeah, and you hear, the discussion is regarding whether or not he is ejected. But you hear the Mandeville, a very partisan crowd, saying, kick him out.
Kick him out. And as a result of them taking a little bit too long, the Mandeville coaches are getting like a little timeout there. Here we go. Personal foul.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on Alexandria.
This, at a point where Mandeville seems to be getting a little footing with this piecemeal offense. Alexandria commits a very bad foul here.
Yeah, look at this. Mandeville is taking a long walk in the right direction.
Eight penalties so far in Alexandria.
We were talking about the penalty city here.
Yeah, you can't. You can't get to the third round if you're making those kind of mistakes.
Calling for it is Henderson again here, left side, bottled up and brought down for maybe a gain of 1. It looks like no gain.
So far, when they get in this heavy set, they run behind the 3 big guys.
Yes.
So now what happened there was Alexandria is saying, oh, the 3 guys are over here. We're going to be headed that way. And they're doing a better job of shutting that down. Are we going to see the fake off of that or the long pass, or what are we going to see?
Henderson calling for it. Looking at, and runs into a wall. Brought down hard there by Mr. Guillory.
Ibieta mishandled. Henderson, excuse me, mishandled the snap, and mistakes and penalties. You don't make mistakes, you don't get beat.
Yes.
And penalties are mistakes.
Exactly.
And both teams have had their share of a great field position and a first down. Now it's 3rd and 12.
Is my coach, Coach Hull, used to tell me when he was coaching here at Mandeville, it's like we poured ourselves a big old glass of milk and then knock it over.
Yeah.
And that'll be a timeout called on the field. So Coach Gonzalez wants to talk it over with his team. Alexandria leading 5-0 with 4 minutes remaining here in the half.
Coming back after the timeout, it's 3rd down and 12. Todd drops, going to do a little double pass coming up, deep, intercepted. Intercepted by Alexandria as they tried to come up with the double pass. A little trick play on 3rd and 12 ends up in a turnover. But you could say it's kind of like a punt. Not that you wanted to be punting right then. 3:56 to go in the first half. 5-0. Alexandria over Mandeville, and Alexandria has the football. So the Trojans will be back out on offense. Judd Barton, signal caller. Toss, right side. Upended and brought down there by number 49, Reese Kalora. Jarvis Newton on the carry. Pickup of about 3, second down, 7 for Alexandria. Handoff inside. Newton again slips and goes to his knee, and a loss of 1 on that play. Going to bring up 3rd down and 8 now for the Trojans.
Barton in the gun here on 3rd down. Calling for it, fakes the pitch. Slings this one out, and that is deflected by Jack Henderson. So 4th down for the Trojans. And what a way to hold by this Mandeville defense there.
That was big. After the interception, it basically they'll get the ball with about 2:45 to go. We got a timeout on the field.
At 2:45 to go here in the half. Alexandria up 5-0. 4th down, Mandeville looking to bring the house with Alexandria in the end zone. No, they don't bring the house. Punt it away, and this one will roll past the 50, and Alexandria is going to let it keep going. So Mandeville will start the drive at the 41-yard line.
Yeah, that ball got a good bounce, and but still real good field position here for Mandeville.
Oh, absolutely. With 2:31 to play with here in the first half.
They've kind of sputtered off offensively here in the first half. Actually, both teams.
Coming in to this offensively, would you think with 2:31 remaining before half it would be 5-0 Alexandria?
No. I was thinking more along the lines of 14-14.
Right.
Something along those lines.
Tot back in, hands off to Henderson. Henderson finds a hole, and they're taking it out of bounds, run out by Jermaine McNeil. But good running there once again by Henderson, playing Ironman football.
Going to bring up 2nd down and 2 as he found that seam to the right side, 8-yard jaunt. Stop the clock with 2:25 to go in the first half.
And there, Tot in the gun on 2nd down with Henderson to his left, calling for it. Give goes to Henderson, trying to push forward, and he gets there. Hard running.
Good job of pushing
by the
through
senior
there.
Henderson. 6'3", 210. Ibieta in at running back now as the wall shifts to the left. Here on 1st down, Tot slings it up, looking for Shepard. Oh, nearly, and the flag comes out. As they hit Shepard, he got off balance there, unable to haul that one in. And he's still got a hand on it.
Crazy. And they've got 2 of them on him.
Yeah.
But look, let's face it, that's like a 15-yard pickup.
Yes, right.
So the Skippers are going to get a 1st down out of that play. Now it's not a touchdown, but remember they got 2 guys over there.
Yes.
They have decided they're not going to let Mr. Shepard beat him.
Well, he is a big-time playmaker for the Mandeville offense.
And I can't see Mandeville. Mandeville's not going to stop going to him. Let's put it that way. They're not going to stop. If they hope they can get a situation where they can free him up.
That's all it's going to take. One
step.
Yeah, one shot. 1st and 10. It looks like there's confusion. It looks like, well, what are they talking over here? Because the official said to stop
standing over the ball.
Yeah.
So he's not letting them snap the ball for whatever reason. There was discussion on the other side of the field.
Right. There seems to be some confusion with Coach Bachman over there. Unsportsmanlike.
Sideline warning.
Sideline warning. So the pass interference,
right?
Then an unsportsmanlike. My goodness.
This is not. You don't want to lose your cool in a playoff game. Not when you have probably 10. You have at least 10 penalties by now.
And think of the momentum swing if Mandeville goes into the locker room 7-5 at halftime. Oh,
bad snap.
And Ibieta will be brought down by Keontae Gaines behind the line. And there the clock rolling.
And here we go again. 1st down, and we make a mistake. A bad snap. It's like knocking that glass of milk over. Just knock it over.
I'm glad. I'm sure Coach Hall appreciates his legacy lives on 13 years later. Now coaching at Kansas.
Not too bad.
2nd down. Calling for it is Ibieta running left side, looking for a hole to cut it up. Found one, but he'll be shy of the 1st down. Big gain, though, about 7 yards on the gain. Makes it 3rd and 8.
I wondered if no one countered when Coach said about knocking the milk over, that no one countered with "Don't cry over spilled."
No, we were scared of getting run and doing up downs. we weren't going to say anything back.
Yes, sir.
You're
yes,
right.
sir is the correct answer.
Yeah.
3rd down now.
Calling for it, Ibieta once again looking to power it upfield, and he'll be brought down by a brought down there by the Guillory and Reed. And a timeout on the field. Mandeville takes their final timeout with 2 seconds remaining here before half. So a 33-yard attempt from Caden Costa, well within his range here on 4th down. Out of the hold of Gaspard. Pierce will start it off. Snap low. Gaspard gets it placed. Kick is up, and it is no good. So we head into half. Alexandria leading 5-0. Caden Costa to kick off for the Mandeville Skippers to get this second half underway. This one a sky kick. It'll be returned by Alexandria. He hits the hole hard, and he'll get it down to about the 38-yard line, is where Alexandria will start offensively here in the second half.
Well, what a first half. What a first half. And wait, before you, all right, give us the low numbers on the low numbers here on the offense.
Ash, 82 yards offensively. Mandeville, 63.
A defensive struggle marred by mistakes and penalties.
Ash, 10 penalties, 95 yards in the first half. So let's see. Judd Barton and company set up shop. Handoff going. Good running there for about a 7-yard gain from Chris Gray. 5'5", 160-pound running back.
He used that jet motion to come across. Semi-faked it to him, is what they wanted to give you the idea, and hand it off.
Here's Barton on second down. Give going to Gray once again. He's upended there by number 14, John Patterson.
Patterson submarined right there, got through underneath and flipped him up. It's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
A 3rd and 2 for the Trojans. They're quickly back to the ball. Motion. Barton calls for it to give. Wow, hard running there. The give went to Jarvis Newton Jr. He got the first down there, and it looked like a Mandeville player grabbed his arm at first, and he fought through it.
he got behind the line of scrimmage. He got hit, but they basically went back to that same play they ran on first down. So it's one of those situations. The offensive coordinator is over there, says, if you can't stop it, we're going to keep running it.
So 1st and 10 from the 46 for Alexandria. Barton calling for it, looking to pass, slings it out complete. He'll be wrestled down at about the 39-yard line. That was complete out there to Darrell Moore Jr., 5'10 senior.
8-yard pickup on that stop route, and Barton delivered that. He's got a cannon.
Barton on 2nd and 2, calling for it. Give once again to Gray, and Gray will get the first down. Good blocking up front.
I think first halftime adjustment was Alexandria is going to pick up the pace on offense.
Absolutely. Once again, Alexandria at the line, ready to go once the chains and everything get set and the whistle blows. Barton slinging this one out. That was a far throw, but still on his feet. Going to the end zone is Latrell Holly.
Holly got a great block out there by the other wide receiver and ran through the would-be tackler, arm tackle right there, down the sideline, and where it looked like he was going to be pushed out of bounds, didn't happen.
Good body control, core control from Holly. Extra point unit on Valdez to attempt the extra point. Snap, place, kick is up, and it is good. So 9:55 to go here in the third quarter, and Alexandria leads 12-0. So Ibieta, Gaspard, and Henderson back to return this one for the Skippers. It'll be kicked off by Abel Peterman following the Alexandria score. Peterman booting it down. Ibieta hauls it in, looking to follow the block of Henderson. Alexandria gets through and will bring him down at about the 24-yard line.
Okay, so we see the second half adjustment, the adjustment made during the half. Pick up the pace offensively, no mistakes, error-free, down the field.
Yes.
Put it in the end zone. Now, question is, what are the Mandeville Skippers? What are their adjustments going to be?
And are we going to see more of the wall tight bunch formation running, or are we going to see them open it wide open, 5 wide with Tot passing?
We'll know in a minute when they get out there. I'm thinking 5 wide, 4 wide. Oh,
looks
they got
like they
the
have the heavy
wall.
package in.
They got the half wall.
Give goes to Henderson, left side, gets through, and he drags Alexandria players an extra 3 yards before they bring him down.
Good yardage right there, similar to Alexandria.
And we have a whistle down on the field. They have a stoppage. Let's see what they're going to discuss here. Oh, the flag is way over there on the far side. It looks to be on Alexandria, the official pointing. No, that's on the Skippers. But he seemed very unsure on that call.
Oh,
there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a illegal substitution.
Yeah.
Might have had 12 men on the field at that point.
For Alexandria. So while the offense was flawless here to start the first half, defense coming out with a penalty. Waiting the official spotting the ball.
Yeah, they're going to take it because they'll bring up, it's 5 yards, they'll bring up first down and 5.
Yeah,
first down and 5 versus second down and whatever. So
So 1st and 5 for the Skippers. And looks to be more of the heavy package. But Tot in the game. Henderson to his left. Tot calls for it. Give goes to Henderson again. Henderson outside to the right. He's off to the races. Gets out to the 40-yard line for a 10-yard pickup. And another first down for the Skippers.
Good move there, inside to outside, and got up the field.
So 1st and 10 for the Skippers from the 41-yard line. Calling for it is Tot. Give goes to Henderson, left side. Breaking through, off to the races. 20, and had to adjust as he saw Alexandria players coming down on him, forced out of bounds, but the huge gain by the Skippers.
Big run right there.
Jack Henderson, not only will he lay a bruising lick on you, but he can also go off to the races and pick up 45 yards on the run there.
Nicely done. Found the right crease. Accelerated.
1st and 10 for the Skippers. Now Ibieta in at running back. Calling for it is Tot. Give goes to Ibieta, coming right side. Looking to barrel through and brought down by number 93, Angelo Washington.
So the adjustment I've seen so far is they got away from the 3 heavy backs to a 2-man, 2 heavies, but they're still running the football and doing a lot better job at it.
Absolutely, breaking off big yardage. 2nd down, you see Jack Henderson back in there to the left of Tot.
And we got a flag here.
That'll be a false start.
Ooh-wee.
Backs it up, makes it 2nd and 12 for the Skippers. As the play's called in from the sideline.
So what do you think? When are they going to go to Shepherd?
Give Henderson left side and maybe here.
Maybe
on this third down here.
Yeah.
As Henderson was brought down in the backfield.
I would put him over on this side of the field to do it. The wider side.
Now they're going
different formation. Because
in mega heavy. There's more big bodies going in,
and a lot of different people. Nope. And Todd originally went out and came back.
Well, here's
the big heavy this way. Oh, too many men. They better get one off.
There goes
they're gonna have to call
O'Connor,
a timeout.
And
they're gonna have to call a timeout.
Mandeville takes the timeout. 7:21 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Alexandria leads 12-0. 3rd down for the Skippers coming out of the timeout. Tot launches it left side. Ibieta looks to be shy of the first down. Yeah, 2 yards shy of the first down.
They ran a fade, so he looked to the right like there was going to be fade to Shepherd, but had Ibieta coming out of the backfield on the backside, gets him to 4th down. I don't see a field goal coming here.
Caden Costa is on.
Okay.
But let's see what role he plays. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Because you see Henderson out there. Yeah, they're going to put Caden Costa in there at tight end.
Short yardage.
Here's Henderson. Short
Got the
yardage,
wild
rushing
card.
up, and he stretches out
He got
for
it.
the first down and keeps the Skipper drive going.
Wow, they had just enough push, and he kept his feet going.
You see yelling down there, we're going, hurry up, telling the players to get set. 1st and goal for the Skippers. Henderson still in at quarterback. Henderson calls for it, takes it left side. And he tried to extend the ball there at the last second. Looks still about a yard shy of the first down. Of the touchdown.
Again, trying to follow the wall, as you call it. Aptly call it, I would say.
So that'll make it 2nd and goal for the Skippers. Henderson, wall goes to the right. Henderson calls for it, running straight ahead, and it looked like he got stood up.
He did. It was close right there. It looked like it was an opening. There was like some blocking down, and he stepped into that opening, and boom, he got stood up.
And that'll make it 3rd and goal for the Skippers. And you still have the option with Shepard out at wide receiver. He's off screen, but Shepard lines up way out wide. Henderson could maybe hit him on a slant. Henderson calls for it, looks to be going straight ahead. And is he in? Let's see. Alexandria thinks they stuffed him.
Short. I see a mark from the sideline. Short again.
So Alexandria stuffs him at about the 6-inch line. And we're going to step away for the injury timeout. 4th and 1. Back to Henderson. Henderson, right side and in to the end zone for the score.
And the Alexandria defense had done a great job up until then. And the Mandeville offense got the right blocks, and Henderson got the seam. And we're going to have an extra point attempt.
Costa on to attempt the extra point out of the hold of Gaspard. And we have flags down, which is
too many guys, I bet.
Par for the course. You nailed it. There. Now confusion from the player that was coming off. Oh no, that's a mess. So now Costa to attempt the extra point. Snap, rolls back, fire call from Gaspard, and he's slung down by Keontae Gaines. The try is no good. So 4:13 to go here in the 3rd, and Alexandria leads 12-6. Costa to kick this one away for the Skippers following the Henderson score. Costa put a charge into this one. It'll be returned by Newton. Newton bringing it upfield. It looked like at first Newton thought he was standing in the end zone and kind of was slow to start, but then took off.
Either that or he was trying to bait the Skippers into thinking he was in the end zone.
So
that was my first thought when I said, "Oh, he's." They can't see where he's standing. If he's getting it, then he kind of turns and goes, "Oh, I'm not. Oh, yeah, now I'm going." You know.
And they may turn and run, thinking it's about to be a touchback.
So we burned almost 8 minutes in this quarter. Both teams have scored in this quarter, right? And they've had the ball once each. So stark contrast to the first half.
Efficient use of time here in the second half so far, and the give goes to Gray. Gray will be brought down after a gain of 1 by John O'Connor and John Patterson.
Yeah. Okay, so once again, Patterson with the submarine play from his linebacker position to shut down that play that they had success with.
And hard running there once again from Gray, but picks up about 4. And that'll make it about 5, so 3rd and 4.
They're staying with that same pace.
Yeah.
Play called.
Handoff once again. Gray gets the first down there, brought down by Calora.
Again, running the same plays, basically. 3 times in a row. Off right tackle.
Good push from the big guys up front.
Listen, we see something, we like it, we're going to run it.
Once again, give coming and hard running there. Alexandria.
A little different there, a little counter. Hand it off and then cut it back to the left.
Ryan Smith, the 6 foot, 205-pound senior running back, makes it 2nd and 4 for Alexandria.
See, I think now that slowed down a little bit. They were getting the plays in quicker and getting it going. That was
Barton give once again to Ryan Smith for a first down, and Smith drugged some defenders with him. And that's another first down, but where has Smith been?
On the sideline. His legs are fresh. He's ready to go. They've apparently got a stable of running backs as they trot out yet another one.
Barton calling for it, looking to pass here. Pass is complete. Hauled in for about a 5-yard gain by Clark. And he's brought down by Noah Ingolia.
You know what we haven't really seen is the long ball. They haven't gone up top long.
Right.
I think there was one, it looked like a post pattern.
Yeah.
But other than that, they have not gone for the home run.
2nd down, play clock to 12. Barton calling for it, and the give goes to Newton. Newton finds a seam, looking to do his best Clyde Edwards-Hilaire impression, spinning, but brought down by the Skippers.
He did if you remember in the last series for the Skippers, he did the same thing Zach Henderson did by busting it outside and around the end and got big yardage. Whoa, somebody was moving a little too quickly.
So they have a good drive going, and then they get the penalty there. Coach Bachman on the other side has got to be saying, please don't let this be a momentum killer, getting that penalty. Don't let it start a string of them like we've had in this game so far.
So 10 in the first half, and I think 2 already in the second
Yes.
half. So
12 penalties for over 100 yards.
In the playoffs, I'm telling you, it's a bad combination.
1st and 15. Barton in the gun. Calling for it, looking to pass, slings it out. That's complete. And fighting for the extra yards is Latrell Holly, and he'll be about 3 yards shy of the first down.
That Barton's got a rocket for an arm. He really slings it. Going to bring up 2nd down and
4.
Is it 4?
As we're 50 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Handoff and hard running there. Will he get the first? Yes. First down as Alexandria keeps their drive going. Hard running there from Chris Gray.
Gray, they just roll out these running backs and start handing the ball off, and they run hard.
Barton here on first down. The give right side, and he'll be slung down by Miller McSwain.
McSwain playing on the defensive line.
Oh, late flag coming out now. It came late to where it could be unsportsmanlike, but who's it on? The officials talking it over.
This one's
Long
taking a little
conference.
longer.
Yeah.
Personal foul.
Against Alexandria. My goodness, Tiger. You know, I know how you clean this up in practice on Monday, but you need to get there. So how do you clean it up in the middle of a game?
This is very frustrating for Coach Bachman, I would say.
What do?
I don't know.
13 penalties, 120 yards.
You're moving the football down the field, and the pace is pretty good. I wonder what happened there. I don't know. I don't know, but you can't keep shooting yourself in the foot and expect not to have to operate.
2nd and 24. For Alexandria. Now going trips to the bottom of your screen. Barton going with the hard count. Mandeville holds discipline.
They're letting it
Play
run
clock
out.
down to 2.
They're letting it run out.
Oh, and there's the end of the third quarter.
Yes.
So as we head to the fourth, Alexandria leads 12-6.
Okay, here we go.
2nd and 24 for the Trojans after an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty.
Beginning of the fourth quarter.
Trips to the top of your screen. Calling for it is Barton. Looking to pass. Has time. Now pressure coming. He'll take off and he'll be dropped. Big stop there from Mandeville. Seth Paggart, the big 260-pound defensive lineman, bending him backwards.
They ran what looked like it was going to be a wide receiver screen out there, but they ran a guy through the middle of the field. He just couldn't. He didn't find him. He wasn't open, so
just a busted play.
Busted play.
Third down.
Scramble.
Third down from Alexandria. And we mentioned they're going to need a long ball here. We mentioned they haven't really gone to it. But they're going 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Gray is in at running back, and you hear this Mandeville crowd. That's going to be delay of game. Oh, they call a timeout. Alexandria takes a timeout. 11:03 to go here in the fourth quarter, leading 12-6. Third down and 25 for Alexandria. Coming out of the timeout, Barton in the gun. And very high energy crowd for the Skippers here at Centerio Stadium. Play clock down to 8 seconds here. Is Barton going to get the play off? Barton calling for it. Looking to pass. Has time. Launches it. Incomplete. Incomplete.
He had it and then he dropped it.
Daryl Moore hit him in the hands and falls to the turf.
They had a wide receiver down on the other side of the field over there, not in the middle, to the left side, who was frustrated that he was open, but Barton was staring down the intended receiver. That would have brought up a 4th and 6 maybe. That would have been an interesting call at that point.
So Barton to punt here for Alexandria. Snap is back. Punt is away. Will Henderson let it go? Yeah, and it takes a bounce into the end zone for the touchback, but great job there, aided by Alexandria penalties, but by the Mandeville defense.
Yeah, I mean,
to hold.
They did what they needed to stop it, but let's face it, Alexandria just
they poured themselves a cup of milk,
knocked it over. Yeah.
Thank you, Coach Hall.
Yeah.
So Mandeville discussing it over. Let's see what's... Mandeville offense coming out onto the field. 10:49 to go as they start this drive.
And we have a late arriving player. We back with the wall.
Well, John O'Connor, two-way player.
Oh, make it the three-man wall now.
1st and 10. Here's Henderson calling for it, coming left side, gets through, and he'll be brought down after about a 6-yard gain. O'Connor was the late player on. He went to the defensive meeting tent to go over the defense there, but had to come back out because he's playing both ways, had to go back out on offense. So on 2nd down, Henderson moving the wall to the right, calling for it. And he'll be stood up and driven back for no gain.
It's kind of feast or famine sometimes with this wall. Sometimes they roll off 8 or 10 yards, and then when they scored, they had to struggle. They had 1st and goal at the 2. It took them four runs to get in. So,
yeah, the big defense
third
of
down.
Alexandria,
Third down.
including the LSU commit Guillory. 3rd down, calling for it. Ibieta looking to bring it straight up, and he'll be
stacked up.
Yeah, stuffed.
I'll bring up 4th down.
We'll likely see Costa and the punting unit coming out. See what they do here. Yep, here comes the punting unit. So great job there by the defense of Alexandria to hold. Back deep to return is Darrell Moore Jr. Yeah, there's an
too
official
many men.
waiting.
Is it too many men?
He called it already. That's going to be a first down.
And
12 men on the field.
That's
again
unbelievable, Tiger.
That is. Woo-wee.
So let's see what the official call is, but that will give new life to the Mandeville offense. Unreal. First and 10 for the Mandeville Skippers following the penalty for Alexandria once again for having too many men on the field.
Here's your Christmas gift. Here. Wow.
Yeah, Christmas coming early.
I think the thing that is blowing my mind right now, this is a 10-1 team. The number 3 team in the state.
And the 1 is to number 2.
The 1 loss is to number 2. You're right. How? Just.
Calling for it is Tott. Give goes to Henderson, right side, and he'll be brought down for a loss there as McNeil brings him down for the loss of 2.
As everybody was lining up, I was looking, and I just thought there was way too many bodies standing out there at that time. And yet again, there was. If it was me, I would have, all my hair would have been pulled out of my head right now.
Well, that would have been long in the first half.
Right, exactly.
Exactly. At this point, you wouldn't have any to pull out. Calling for it is Tott, looking to pass, slings it out, looking for Shepard. Shepard high points it, hauls it in. Off his feet, going. 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown for the birthday boy, Will Shepard.
Broke it out, back shoulder throw. He comes down with it, and 5 or 6 Trojans chasing him, couldn't get him. But everybody's standing back here acting like there might be a penalty.
Oh no.
Wow.
And wow, you hear in the crowd saying, "Do it again."
Yeah. The same play is what they want, not the penalty. Wow. What would have been the play of this game to
Absolutely.
this point evaporates out into thin air.
And the crowd needs to keep their energy going for the Skippers. The home crowd needs to. As, man, it seems like the wind has just been let out of the sails after the penalty.
Yeah.
Second down, 17.
Wow. You kept wondering when they'd go back to the pass, because all they've been doing this half is running the ball. Have they even had a pass? I would, other than that, in the second half. One other pass in the second half. One other pass. Man, you know they're going to go back to it at some point.
Tot in the gun here on second down, calling for it, looking to pass, slings it right and complete to Ibieta for the first down.
With everybody focused on Shepard, they go backside to Ibieta. Good play design and call right there.
CJ Kittling brings him down, but the big gain for the Skippers. 7:34 to go here in the fourth.
Here you go. A first down after you've already basically shot yourself in the foot. So a first down just inside midfield, 49 yards away from tying or going ahead.
Tot calls for it. Give goes to Henderson, looking to cut back, and he is brought down by number 94, Jaden Reed. That'll make it 2nd and 8. And another flag is down.
Wow.
That's number 14. Unsportsmanlike conduct on Alexandria.
Wow. Not only, now we have the reverse of it. Not only do you shoot yourself in the foot offensively, now let's give the other team a first down in great field position while we have the lead. 15 penalties, 140 yards. Wow.
Motioning Ibieta out. Here's Tot looking to pass. Tot sees an alley. Wow, and he started to take off as he saw that alley open, but Big Guillory got a hand on him, pulled him back.
They ran Ibieta out on like a little swing, and he looked at Ibieta, but he wanted to throw it to Shepard. Shepard was covered on that one. He didn't throw it, and it's going to bring up second down. And the wall back, I think.
Yeah, the wall's back. The three-man wall back in. With Henderson at the helm. Henderson calling for it, looking to take it straight ahead. and he's just bullying forward. He'll be brought down after a gain of 5.
A little churning right there, really digging his legs into the ground and pushing.
So that'll make it 3rd and 7.
Yeah, not quite as much as I thought he got there. I thought he got 5. He got 3. 3rd down.
Now Henderson out. Ibieta goes in. He's awaiting the play call. Clock running with 5:41 to go here in the 4th.
Ibieta, what's the chances of him throwing the ball?
Ibieta calling for it, going right side, has a lane, hits it hard, looking to cut up. That's a 1st down for the Skippers.
Wow, that opened up, and he got all out around the end for a 1st down.
Well, no, they're going to say short. They're going to say he was
short,
a yard
down.
shy, so it'll
Okay.
make it 4th and 1.
Well, at the wall, we're going back to the wall.
What's your pick here? Henderson right, Henderson left, Henderson middle.
No. They're going right.
On 4th down, Henderson calls for it, looking to go right side, hits it hard, still on his feet running, and he'll get to the end zone where they say touchdown.
Wow.
Jack Henderson.
Wow. Got that play that they ran earlier where they got it outside and he ran it in.
Now it tied up, 12 apiece as Caden Costa comes on looking to give Mandeville the go-ahead point.
With 4:32 to go in this one. And the number 3 team will get the football. We'll see what happens. Extra point attempt to come first. Do they have too many men on the field?
Unbelievable.
Oh, man.
He's able to get off before the ball is snapped. Pierce snaps it back, place, kick is up, and it is good. Wow. 4:32 to go here in the 4th quarter. Mandeville leads 13-12. Caden Costa to kick this one away as Mandeville just took the lead 13-12 with 4:32 to go in the 4th. And this one will be returned. Alexandria bringing it upfield. The return there was by Eric Gillette Jr. And Mandeville is signaling that they got the ball, but I believe the officials are saying he was down.
A slight addition. They got the lead for the first time tonight.
Yes.
First time tonight. It's been it's been a defensive struggle that the second half started with 2 big drives for touchdowns, but it's been a defensive struggle tonight. And what is Alexandria going to do now? They're behind the 8 ball.
Slinging it out. That's complete. And driven back as Barton passes complete to Moore for the gain of 7.
Second down and 3. There's plenty enough time. There's no rush. But they seem to have done better in the second half when they pick
lost the ball.
When they pick up the speed.
Gray lost the ball. It looks like the Skippers came up with it.
Hasn't been seen. Yes, it is. Was it?
He's saying Alexandria came.
I'm seeing hands still up by the white hat, Mr. Berry.
Yeah, so Alexandria comes away with it.
Ooh, 3rd and 1.
A big break there for Alexandria.
Woo. When a lot of things have not gone their way this evening.
Clock still running. Play clock to 15. 3:15 on the game clock. Barton calling for it, and that looked like a false start on Alexandria. It should be blown dead.
It's going to be blown dead, yes.
No. They're signaling first down for Mandeville. So it wasn't blown dead for a false start.
Yes, it is. He should decline.
Decline at first down for the Skippers. But
No.
Yes.
I thought once it's blown dead, once it's.
to my knowledge, if the offense goes, it's to be blown
They're
dead.
talking
and
it
that's probably
over.
what they're discussing.
They're talking it over
Yeah.
right now.
Because if the defense had jumped, then you get the free play. But
No, because they blow that
but
too.
offensively, it was supposed to be blown dead.
Ooh-wee. It's going to be, they're going to mark it off. The way they stand, and they're going to mark it off. Oh, wow. Okay. What do we know? Apparently.
This Mandeville crowd fired up. As more discussion happening on the 35-yard line. And
should be going that way. But we don't know.
yeah,
right now, there's a big, is that Coach Bachman out there right now?
Yeah, talking to the officials.
Yeah.
He's probably saying if we false started.
Right. Dead false
start.
Against a, right. That's the right call.
Yeah.
So it's not a fumble.
Right.
Mandeville does not have the football, and we still have 3:07 to go, and it's going to be.
Yeah, so that's going to drop them back 5.
It's still third down, though. Still third down and 7. So hope springs eternal for Alexandria right now. After a couple of what seemed to almost be fumbles, like they haven't done enough to give away the game, let's fumble it away.
Right. And still discussion. So, after all of that,
third down and 8.
Barton calling for it, looking to pass. Patted down!
Almost intercepted.
John Patterson coming up big there and making it 4th down for the Trojans.
They're going to have to punt it away here and try to hope, or this is this will be possibly their last play. How many timeouts do they have? They only have 2.
They have 2.
Okay.
Alexandria, both sides have 2 remaining.
Right. I'm going to tell you, this whole game has almost been surreal, the way it's gone. It's happened.
Calling for it is Barton, looking to pass. Steps up, launches it out to Gray. Gray has the first down, and Gray is down at the 48-yard line. Stayed in bounds, but the clock will stop for the moving of the chains.
Mandeville rushed 3, threw everybody back in coverage, and Gray found an open spot here on the right, and Alexandria's got life.
Yeah, first down, 2:43 to go in the game. Calling for it, Barton slinging it out. That is complete. He'll be brought down by Calora after a 4-yard gain. So it'll be 2nd and 6 for Alexandria, 2:26 to go.
They
pick it up a little bit.
Need to pick up. Well, They got some timeouts, but they're not wanting to use it. It's second down.
Barton going with the hard count there. 2:10 on the clock. Play clock down is 15.
I wouldn't be wasting too much more time.
No, trips to the bottom of your screen here on second down. Looking to pass. Barton has pressure coming. That pressure lost its feet. Barton slips deep. Oh, that's going to be. Do they?
No call.
They say no call.
Oh. Well, that might. It's not, because it would have to be catchable. That was not. Is that rule? I don't know. Well,
over the head, right?
Pro, high school.
Third down. Nonetheless, for Alexandria.
Clock stopped now.
Yeah, minute 49 to go here in the fourth. Barton in the gun. Gray behind him, calling for it. Barton steps up, slings it out, overthrown. Intended out there for Moore, and he just put too much on it.
That was a pump and go play right there. He faked it to him, and then he expected to go long. So when he scrambled, he's thinking the guy's going long. Well, because he scrambled, the receiver broke down and did not keep running. Fourth down again.
Calling for it. Barton looking to pass on fourth down. Scrambling. Pressure coming. Rolling left. Still on his feet, and that'll be a first down.
Be real close. Yes.
Yeah, he got.
Wow.
So a minute 30 as Barton making the big play with his feet.
There's been 2 fourth down plays here of major yardage, 7 or more yards, and they picked them up.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Barton calls for it, gives to Gray, and he'll be stuffed. Brought down there by number 8, Odin Pierce.
They need to be getting up and moving. Oh, they're going to call timeout.
Yeah, we're going to step away for an injury timeout.
Second down 9.
Barton in the gun. Minute 16 on the clock. Barton calls for it. Pressure coming. He'll take off himself and slide down, staying in bounds. So clock's still running. And they need to quickly get back to the line of scrimmage here on third down.
Moving.
Under a minute to play in this one. Calling for it. Give goes up the middle. That'll be a first down. That'll move the chains for Alexandria. So the clock is stopped with 46 seconds to go. Alexandria has 2 timeouts.
And the clock's running. That's the other thing.
Toss. Following a blocker. And that'll be about a 7-yard gain for Alexandria. And Coach Bachman will take a timeout. 32 seconds remaining here in the fourth. Mandeville leads 13-12.
32 seconds to go. Grant, all I got to say is, can Alexandria some kind of way find something good tonight? Because they've done a lot of bad things. A
lot of penalties,
mistakes. Can they find something to win this game? Oh, they added 2 seconds.
So 34 seconds to go here in this one. They're going to need something good.
They're going to need something, yes.
Here's second down and 3. Blitz showing for Mandeville. Barton calling for it. Quick pass, slung out, caught. Brought in there by Latrell Holly. And is that a first down? Yes. So the chains move and stop the clock. Well, it's supposed to. And it looks like they're going to adjust the clock. They're going to radio up to the press box here.
They called timeout.
Oh. So timeout on the field, 20 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Mandeville leads 13-12. Yeah, Coach Bachman wants more time added. Barton in the gun here on 1st and 10, calling for it. Give goes to Gray, left side, running, and he'll be brought down about 3 yards shy of the first down. 9 seconds on the clock. 8, 7, 6,
Does anybody
5,
not know that it's
4,
ticking?
3, and
Stop
the clock is stopped at 1. They called the timeout.
Stop the clock.
It'll be a field goal try.
I didn't.
There's 1 second.
Abel Peterman.
Yeah, Abel Peterman to kick this one out of the hold of Judd Barton.
Sophomore, am I correct?
Yeah, the sophomore kicker. Attempting the 28-yard field goal. And a flag is down. That's on Mandeville.
Offsides.
He calls offsides on the skippers, which move them up. Moves Alexandria up. So
let's make it closer.
A 24-yard attempt.
But in a way, it kind of iced the kicker a little bit.
Yeah.
Made him think about it. He had to move.
24-yard attempt coming. Snap is back. Place. Kick is up, and it is no good. No good. Mandeville wins it against the number 3 seed. 13-12 to move on in the state playoffs. What a game, Tyler.
What a game. I thought I'd seen it all to that right there. Wow. Woo! Man.
So,
man, oh man. That's a... simple, right? You don't make mistakes. You don't get beat. Too many mistakes.
And they got
by
beat.
the Trojans, and a great job by Mandeville of taking advantage when they needed to of those mistakes and making fewer mistakes.
Absolutely, and Mandeville moves on to the next round of the playoffs to take on the winner of Houghton and Como. So let's send our thank yous to those who helped bring you this game, starting with our superintendent, Mr. Trey Folse, Director of Broadcasting, Dr. Melody Menard, cameraman, editor, and coordinator of Channel 13, Dave the Raid Williams, color analyst, Coach Tiger Edwards. So from Sid Terrio Stadium, where the Mandeville High Skippers defeat the Alexandria Trojans 13-12 in a thriller. My name is Grant Yenny. Good night. You are now leaving the Prep Zone.